I talk to so many guys each week who are rather confused around the Filipina they may be in a relationship with, and what's going on with some couples is so sad and a tragedy. Now, this has nothing to do with the Filipina as such, but more to do with the man. So many foreign guys are overthinking their relationship because of the many stories that they hear and see on social media and on YouTube. Sadly, some of these guys may fear the worst, and as such they'll bail out on the relationship, leaving the Filipina heartbroken and wondering what the hell has happened here. So to find out what's going on with these guys and their Filipinas, and to save you in following their footsteps, be sure to buckle up and stay with me here. Just quickly, if you're looking to date a Filipina or are already dating a Filipina and are looking for support and guidance in a more personal way, then be sure to check out my consulting service where you'll get personal access to me to assist you in achieving an amazing relationship with a Filipina. My link is in the pinned comment and description of this video. I certainly understand how dating a Filipina is far different to any other woman most men have ever dated. And I also get that dating a Filipina can sometimes be confusing, especially in the early stages of the relationship. There are so many things we need to learn and understand about a Filipina, her culture, family, religion and so on, that it certainly can take some time. And in fact, after 8 years with my Filipina, I'm still always learning. In the midst of guys seeking information to learn about Filipinas and her country, many guys turn to YouTube channels such as this one and many others like it. Now, of course, it's a good thing to do so in order to gather information and work out yourself what you want to take away and hold on to, and what pieces of the information you think is nonsense or doesn't apply to you. The problem for some guys can be that whilst looking for information, they'll come across many videos talking about Filipina love scammers. As they continue to watch these type of videos, they may start to think that these type of women are everywhere, to the point that they start to question everything about their own relationship, which puts doubts in his mind. Now, what one must realise here, and I can only speak for myself and this channel when I say that I put such videos on here to make guys aware of what's going on with some non-genuine Filipinas. Common sense and logic will tell you that any country worldwide, there'll always be those seeking to take from you or to scam you in some way, and the Philippines and Filipinas are no different. I believe part of having a well-balanced channel is showing all sides of the Philippines, and in particular, Filipinas. As wonderful as many Filipinas are, they're not all angels, and one must be prepared for what he may encounter as he seeks and finds a Filipina to be in a relationship with. My philosophy around this is rather simple, and that is, if you arm yourself with the knowledge that you need, both good and not so good, then you'll be able to sort out the genuine from the non-genuine women with far more ease. I've seen some rather unfortunate incidents where guys who may be looking to learn about Filipinas and their culture start to get more focused and hung up on the love scam side of things, to the point they become rather paranoid and fixated on this. They start to continually question everything about their Filipina and the relationship, to the point it starts causing problems for the couple, and some guys seemingly can't shake it off. And the Filipina is left wondering why he's acting like this. Over time, the guy starts to imagine the worst about his Filipina, and his imagination runs wild as he remembers all those love scam videos that he's been watching. But like anything in life, we need to find a balance when searching for information, and we need to put everything into perspective. We must know and realise that you can't categorise all Filipinas by the actions of some, and this applies to any group of people worldwide. Those that have watched many of my videos will know how big I am on researching everything you can about Filipinas, their culture and country, but all this needs to be in a balanced way where you can understand the true facts. We can sit back and listen to guys who will tell you of their horror experiences with a Filipina. But what they don't tell you is all the things that they failed to do in order to make sure if she was genuine or not. So don't let those guys get inside your head. And again, realise that not all Filipinas are the same. Simply, you'll get good and not so good in any country. The shame of it all is when guys come to me struggling to know if their Filipina is genuine or not. And for many of these guys, I've found that their Filipina has done nothing at all wrong. It's just that these guys start to question everything because they have a fear that she may in fact be one of those non-genuine ones, not because of what she may have done, but because he's becoming paranoid. He seems to push aside all the positive things and just focuses on looking for anything that may remotely resemble a Filipina scammer. Now again, I always say be observant and pay attention, which is true. But let's not confuse that for looking for something that doesn't exist, as that's so unfair on the Filipina and on you, where ultimately the relationship will suffer as a result. Whilst this sort of thing is more common in new relationships between a foreign guy and a Filipina, I also see it happen on occasions when a couple has been together for even a couple of years, which becomes even more sad. Guys, you really need to remember that the majority of Filipinas are decent and genuine women who make amazing partners in life. They'll look after you and the relationship like you've never experienced before, and that's a fact that anyone who's had such a relationship will testify to. So yes, learn about the scam stories so you can detect and avoid such women rather easily, but don't get swept up into thinking most Filipinas are out to scam you in some way. Learn to pay attention and be observant. Ask questions, but don't interrogate. Use your life's experience to form a positive relationship and always trust your gut feeling. I see far too many guys who are very experienced in life fall into this very trap, where they start to become paranoid about his Filipina and her true intentions without any tangible proof that she's doing anything wrong. Simply, these guys are looking for something that's not there, and they're destroying what could have been a wonderful relationship and causing much grief to the Filipina. I know for some guys it can be a tricky situation to deal with, especially if you're having conflicting thoughts or you're not sure what it is you may be picking up on. For those guys, I do have a consulting service where you can have personal access to me via video chat to run any questions or concerns by me that you may have. My link is in the pinned comment and description. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.